Welcome to Lapis Moon Tarot. In this reading, we are going to find out how you are being blessed financially and in your career next. So we just had the new moon in the sign of Taurus. Taurus rules the second house of finances, of personal wealth, of self-worth as well. So beautifully ties in with the theme that was suggested for this reading. We're going to have 3 piles from you to choose from. So if you are drawn to pile number 1, to the citrine, or to the Ace of Swords card, this will be your reading. Pile number 2, if you are drawn to this beautiful pyrite, or the Three of Wands card, this will be your reading. And pile number 3, if you are drawn to this apatite crystal, or to the Sun card, this will be your reading. So take a moment, take a deep breath, and choose your pile. When you've made your decision, the timestamp for your reading will be in the description below and in the first comment. I'll get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1, if you chose this citrine with the Ace of Swords, this will be your reading. Now, citrine is lovely to work with, especially when we are building our confidence, when we are trying to attract wealth to our situation, when we are in the process of trying to have a growth mindset when it comes to our personal finances. So beautiful, beautiful start. So beautiful stone to work with. Now, the Ace of Swords tells me that you have a busy mind. You're maybe always coming up with new business ideas, or you get lots of insights, you get aha moments, you get hits, especially when, I want to say for you, it's when you have quiet moments. You get a lot of downloads, and it can even be in the dream state, like right where before your alarm clock goes off or before you wake up in the morning. And it would be really helpful for you to have a journal next to your bed so you can write down all your ideas. Like you might think like, oh, I'll remember them, but sometimes we don't remember them, or we put it aside and we say, okay, we'll think about it later. But it really helps to write it down, even if you have like a notes app in your phone where whenever you get an inspiration or an idea, you just jot down a couple sentences about what you were thinking and then come back to it at a later date. You can see how your mind works, how those insights, those aha moments, sometimes they're really divinely inspired. And that's what the Ace of Swords talks about too, is how this is a divinely inspired insight, aha moment idea. And it's there for a reason. Your soul is going to speak to this. You're going to feel your purpose in pursuing this idea. So write it down, jot it down somehow. That would be really helpful. Like step number 1, right? Get it down on paper. Let's get you 5 cards to see what's coming your way. Wow, 9 of Pentacles, talking about abundance. This is a woman who is so bountiful, who's so in her time of reaping what she's sown. So she is walking through her garden and all of these pentacles representing her wealth. She is at a very comfortable place in her life. She is able to have leisure. She is able to have control over her time and how she spends it. So if this is your goal, any recent ideas you've had, inspirations, insights, business idea, even something you've heard, even something that's, you've seen on the news or in social media, you're scrolling through your phone and you think, oh, hey, that would be a great idea. I know how to make a business out of that. That sort of thing, it happens for a reason. And it could be your higher self speaking to you, could be your guides sending you the right messages at the right time. Because if this is your goal, where you want to be abundant, where you want to have control over your time, have leisure, oh my gosh, 9 of Pentacles followed by the 9 of Cups. You are in a very blessed time. This is really God telling you, I've got you in my hand. Like God's hand coming into your life, blessing you with abundance and blessing you with wish fulfillments. Like there is something deep in your heart. Look at how the light from the mind and the light from the heart, the crown chakra and the heart chakras are very activated here. You have something deep inside your heart you want to fulfill. And you've got that, allusion to wealth in this card as well, with this beautiful treasure chest, overflowing with abundance, overflowing with gold and jewels. You're definitely stepping into a very abundant time. This new moon in Taurus could really have activated you too. Jupiter just moved into Taurus, so depending on how that falls in your natal chart, it could be in your second house of wealth if you're in Aries rising. It could also, hit your eighth house, which is other people's money. This is ruled by Scorpio, but it also has to do with debts and loans. And it could be that you have invested in a business or someone has invested in you, and it's going to expand. It's going to bring you that fulfillment, that wish fulfillment you're looking for. Really beautiful. In my mind, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. It's like turned in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Let's get you 3 more cards. The Star card in the reverse. You're healing something. There might have been some disappointment. Look at that, how we were discussing that heart chakra, the green coming through here to discuss the heart chakra. It could be that you're in the process of healing. And when you heal, that's when you unblock yourself to all of this fulfillment, all of this wealth coming towards you, pulling it in from the ether, pulling it in from the other side. Your guide's definitely helping you. Your angel's definitely helping you. It could feel like a block when it comes to worthiness. I don't know why I'm getting that from the card, but it just feels that way. The way she's barefoot and so hopeful, looking at the sky in the upright, it feels like it has to do with worthiness, and healing that opens this doorway for you to gain all the bounty that you want, to gain all the financial success that you want. A lot of it is internal, right? When we fix our internal space, our internal universe, our internal outlook, it affects our outer space, right? So a lot of times we block our own ability to attract financial wealth, to attract the right opportunities, to attract fulfillment, because we don't feel worthy of it. Something to look into. I'm gonna get a little bit more here. 2 more cards. Oh, that fell on the ground. I'll grab that. Queen of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. The Queen of Cups uses her emotions as a superpower. She uses them to pull in what she desires in this life. She stays calm. She doesn't get overwhelmed. She understands that a lot of times manifestation is tied to a strong emotion. So visualizing yourself, in this 9 of Pentacles, in this 9 of Cups energy, will attract it as well, faster, right? Will accelerate this healing as well for you. Tying an emotion to the outcome, to the goal that you want. Picturing yourself, let's say it's your dream home and you work from home and you have a business, and it's, picturing yourself walking through your office door in your beautiful home and it overlooks a garden. Whatever it is to you, how do you feel? Picturing the light flowing into your office space, the big windows, the trees, the birds chirping, the sunshine coming through, warming your skin, that feeling of satisfaction, of accomplishment, of fulfillment, of ease, like how it's so easy for you to do the passionate work that you do, and that brings you so much wealth and satisfaction. All of that ties in. Let's get you one last one. Group number 1. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, balancing things out right now. We are healing. And it could be that this healing is delayed or is slowed down because you're currently trying to balance your current job, balance your responsibilities, your relationships, all of those things with building this career, with building this business. Maybe this is a side hustle and you're trying to find, how am I going to manage all of these responsibilities together in order to get that fulfillment, in order to achieve those goals. And the emotion, the Queen of Cups, is the answer, I feel here. Not letting the overwhelm affect you, not trying to do things or everything perfectly. That's also a big key here, right? So giving yourself grace, giving yourself slack. Every step is a progress. And I do really feel like you are in a very blessed time. Like God is definitely going to bless you with fulfillment, with wealth, with the right relationships to help you on this on this journey. Let's get you a little bit of healing for that Star card in the reverse, for the Two of Pentacles. Some advice, some messages. Of how you can balance it, how can you heal? Got two cards that have come out in the reverse. Got Kava Kava with community and Poppy with dream. Kava Kava has the moon, and I believe that's Pluto. And dream with Poppy has Saturn and Neptune, talking about discipline, talking about the dream state. 41 and 48. Okay, I'm being called to read 41 to you because I feel like you get, in the dream state, you get a lot of messages. And again, that idea of having that journal next to your bed to write down those dreams, to write down those messages, could provide you with a lot of clarity. In the reverse, lost in the labyrinth, confusion as to what is real, materialism, addiction, unintentionality, obsession, temptation. Neptune and Saturn. Let's read the guidance. Poppy's piercing dual nature and history are closely representative of that of the Devil card in the tarot. The Devil represents the darkness of material obsession, addiction, and pursuits of false ideas for the sake of vanity and personal gain. The construct of this reality, Saturn, has enabled a contorted darkness that does not belong to the soul signature of the divine flower, the Neptune. Look deeper through the lens of her beauty to find that she embodies the mystical magic of the dream time, the place of unbound potential, where we regenerate daily and commune with the divine. Excess and abuse of mystical powers like those of Poppy means that you'll likely end up lost in a dark labyrinth. Break the temptation and addiction to thought patterns and experiences that lead to escapism and empty intentions, and align to the light found within the mystical darkness found in the dream time. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get your messages, your clarity in your dreams, and this heart that you're healing, it feels like, yeah, it could be that addiction to even the feeling of not feeling worthy. And I don't mean that, you know, you're a glutton for punishment. Sometimes we get so used to feeling in our negative emotions that we don't even realize it's almost an addiction to that sense of hopelessness, or that there's no way out, or feeling bad about ourselves. And we, you know, percolate through our mind and rerun scenarios that aren't even based in reality of how we could possibly get hurt, or how we need to stay in our lane, or how this is, you know, the reality and it can never be better than this. And so maybe look at that. It's kind of coming up for me here. That healing that's required, it just really feels like it's heart-based, and it's based in your self-worth, and it's based in self-love. Let me get you a little bit more here. Maybe some practices that you can do, especially now with this beautiful new moon energy that's happening right now, to kind of ground with this Taurus new moon the energy you do want in your life, you know, the higher vibration feelings, the energy of self-worth and abundance. A massage, beautiful. You could have things trapped in your body. You know, a lot of times when we go through traumatic experiences, that emotion, that tension, it gets trapped in our muscles, and we kind of have to have it worked out of us. So this says massage, but I almost see like somatic movements as well for you would be really helpful in clearing things out. Soak in a bath and make a meal. Yeah, this very feels like self-nurture, and almost like, you know, these are the actions of someone who really knows how to care for themselves and nurture themselves and love themselves, right? A massage is carving time out for yourself to be nurtured, to be cared for. Soaking in a bath, you know, it's much faster to take a shower, but making it a ritual, making it time for yourself, you know, carving time, putting salt in there to clear you. Look at all these beautiful candles and crystals. You know, she's making this her time, you know, very intentional. That helps too. And look at that with the diffusers. Yeah, it's like all her senses are involved in the self-care. And then making the meal, same thing. the way you would make a meal for someone you really loved, right? Treat your body the same way. We need nourishment every day, and making that a mindful practice in your life where you put good things in your body, and see how that also clears your energy. How intentionally thinking as you're making this food, like, I love myself, I care for myself, I'm nourishing my body the way it deserves, the way it requires. It's really lovely. Let's see if there's any other further messages, and leave that completely open from your guides, from your angels. You need to know about your blessings coming towards you, because I definitely see blessings coming. You got 2 nines blessing you with abundance and fulfillment. It's just about kind of clearing how you see yourself right now. Never-ending story number 37. So the essential meaning is self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. So the prosperity message. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at the moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane. Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. That's that heart healing, that feeling of worthiness. I got goosebumps. That's right on point. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of the past failures, financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling the story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. Oh my God, that's the complete summary of this whole reading. How beautiful. Exactly that. That's the message from your guides. To stop telling this story that you're not worthy, and heal your heart so that you stop blocking the abundance that wants to come towards you. You are this beautiful Queen of Cups. You could have water in your chart, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Use your deep feelings as a superpower, as a manifestation tool. Azalea, Temperance, find balance and be centered. Final message. I hope that's helped. If it has, send me a message, send me a like, and you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this. Group number 2, if you chose this pyrite or the 3 of Wands, this will be your reading. Pyrite is a beautiful abundance stone. It mimics gold, or it used to be called fool's gold as well, and it's great for attracting wealth into your life. The 3 of Wands here is really interesting. It's about having placed a plan in motion, and now you're kind of waiting for that plan to come through. So what I love about you picking this card is, first, the Wands is fire energy. So it's definitely taking action, being bold, being courageous with the ideas that you've had with perhaps your own career, your business plan. Definitely someone who's a planner, someone who sees a few steps ahead. And not to feel discouraged if you are, because you're in a state right now where if you were to view your place from a higher perspective, you would see that, your ships are sailing in. In this card, we're looking at it as pillars through this body of water, where you're kind of like step by step moving forward. In the original tarot, it's about a man standing on top of a cliff, and he's watching his ships come through the horizon into the port, right? So you've done the planning, you've put the plan in motion. It's about trusting God now with your plan, trusting that you've done enough, trusting in your abilities. It's really lovely. Let's get you 5 cards on what is going on with your plans, what blessings are coming towards you for your career, for your wealth and abundance, and any guidance we can get. Okay. Group number, wow, that really flipped over. 8 of Cups, leaving behind heavy burdens, heavy feelings, negative situations that aren't serving you. And it could be that the reason you don't feel this is moving fast enough, that your plan's not coming to fruition fast enough, is to check your environment. Who's around you? How do they speak to you? Are they supportive of you? Are they as excited for you for this plan? Or they're, kind of people that want to drag you down or discourage you or always pointing at faults and criticism. And I'm not saying that criticism isn't important. Constructive criticism is very important when we are trying to better ourselves, bring in better for ourselves, build a business. All of that is really important, especially coming from a mentor-like person or someone who is successful in their business and you're learning from them. That type of situation, absolutely. But this feels like carrying the heavy emotions or the negative emotions of people who aren't supportive of you, who don't want to see you succeed. And you kind of are realizing that, and you're putting down those heavy cups and you're saying, like, this isn't mine to carry. This is not my belief system. I believe I'm going to be successful. I put my plan in motion, or I'm about to, and I believe in it. And so it doesn't matter what all of these naysayers say. I'm putting those cups down. They're not going to affect me or my business plan or my career path. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Being bold, being courageous, going after it. That's you. Look at that, coming up twice. You might have fire in your chart, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And so definitely seeing you being, bold and not waiting for anyone's permission to go do what you want. If this is the energy you're in right now, where you're just about to put those cups down, see how far that propels you forward, especially when it comes to business, because you're no longer caring what other people's opinions of your business, of your career path are. You're only caring about the results. You are action oriented, and you're fire, right? This is passion carrying you forward. And when people see this passion, they'll recognize it. Your business will flourish. You'll be recognized at work, that shine, that glow up in your career. Oh, it's too many. I'm going to keep shuffling. I only take one at a time. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. Again, too many. You have so many cards that want to jump out. Let's see what's the most important message for group number 2 at this time. Another Knight Cup. Wow, Knight of Cups, another Knight card. This is lovely. This is like your load is lighter now, so you can carry your own emotions. You're not carrying all of this heaviness from others. Once you put those cups down, look at the cup you're raising in this beautiful green card. The heart chakra is very much highlighted here with all of this green, where you feel at peace, where you have serenity, where you feel, that self-love, that self-care, you're nourished. And you're no longer having to spill your cup into other people's and have your energy being drained by energy vampires. That's the perfect word for the people who are around you that you're cutting ties with, or putting down their cups, maybe having better boundaries, not cutting ties, but definitely protecting yourself. And when you do that, you step in this energy of bold, fearless, go-getter and passion, but also of someone who sees the world through rosy glasses. Like, anything is possible. Everything can bring you joy. Everything can bring you fulfillment. Like those emotionally positive energies as well, right? High vibrational energy, high vibrational feelings to spur you on with this passion. Really lovely energy. The Emperor in the reverse. This to me feels like you no longer want to work for someone else. You want to step out onto your own. So whatever this idea was, this plan that you have, it feels like it's your own business. You don't want to follow anyone else's rules anymore. And that could have been what these naysayers were telling you, was that, oh, you have a good job right now. You have it so good. You have this cushy income that comes to you, and, something reliable, something that's stable. Even though it wasn't fulfilling you, even though it wasn't satisfying you, they were telling you to stay where you were, to stay in your lane. But you don't want to do that anymore. You feel suffocated with the rules and constraints of where you find yourself right now, and you want to break out on your own. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, because you weren't being appreciated. You were giving so much of your nurture, of your care, of your resources, of your time, and you weren't getting back what you wanted, what you needed, what you deserved out of this position. bottom of the deck. I didn't do that for pile number 1, but I'm going to do it for you because it's the Judgment. Yeah, you've had an awakening. I see that. That's why you're no longer ready to settle or willing to settle for a place that confines you, for a place that doesn't value you, even if it's a good paycheck. You are making a plan right now to go out on your own. Let me see where I can put this so you can see. Let's do that. It's time for you to put your own plan in motion. And I really do feel like your own business is coming through here. Let's get some clarification on that. We'll take the prosperity message from this deck and see any more messages from your guides or angels. We have loyal heart in the reverse, 35. To me right away, because it's in the reverse, I feel like your place wasn't loyal to you. And so why waste your loyalty on them? But that's just what I'm getting here. Fidelity, loyalty, devotion. The prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. And it did come out in the reverse, so let's see if there's a message in there for you as well. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea, or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much part of you that you wouldn't know who you were without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who didn't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old on all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Yeah, I feel like that was discussing the people who are around you that don't deserve your loyalty and the workplace that doesn't value you, and you're pruning that away. And I felt that with the Eight of Cups because you're walking away from something heavy. The prosperity message, though, is use what your beliefs are as a source for you to bring in what you do desire. So if you do work with your angels, if you do work with your guides, with your higher self, like this is the time, especially since we just had the new moon in Taurus. Taurus rules the second house of personal gain and finances, of self-worth. And so beautiful time to do a new moon ritual, to write down your goals, to see where this plan of action leads you, and write it all out, right? Picture it, visualize it, attach a positive emotion to it. It feels like your guides, your angels, they want to work with you. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That's interesting. The second chakra is the creations chakra. This is the sacral chakra. This is where we birth our ideas. Maybe working with citrine would be really important for you. This is about building your confidence. This is about working with your gifts, with your belief in yourself, with manifesting what you want. And we want to use that energy when we are trying to manifest our business ideas or our wealth, because that is potent creation energy. And we are trying to create something into this world with our ideas, with our inspiration. And so maybe looking into releasing blocks around the second chakra, or working with your second chakra, working with Archangel Ariel. As I just mentioned, working with angels would be very helpful. Asking for their help. I truly believe that angels want to help us, but they don't have free will. So we need to ask for their guidance. We need to ask for their help. And it looks like Archangel Ariel is coming through in this reading to say, you know, I want to work with you. Call on me. Let's manifest your creations. Music would be really helpful as well. Maybe you play music when you're in your creative vibe, when you're planning. You use it to inspire you. Maybe you're more of a creative person and music really helps you focus or channel. I see a drumming circle for you. Could be really helpful. Cleaning your space. this feels really important, especially if you are going to have clear boundaries with who is allowed in your space. So again, kind of having stronger boundaries, maybe even cutting ties with people who are kind of dragging you down or energy vampires, and you don't allow them into your creative space anymore, into your home anymore, to clean that space out, to clear their energy from your home. That's really important. Even just removing all the dust, you know, a thorough spring clean, not only physically but energetically of your space, can be very helpful in clearing out anything that might hinder your ships from sailing in, right? We want to do everything from every angle to gain our success, to gain our abundance. Let's see if we can get you one more. Nope, I'm not seeing anything else with this deck. Let's get you one last message of encouragement on your path. We've got the future with Skald. Interesting, 47. It came through in the reverse, so I'm going to read you what the healing message is for that card. But let's see here. So in the reverse, when you become overly fixated on the future, you rob yourself of the capacity to truly co-create a life that is meaningful and rich. It's because doing so gives your power away to some destination that has no substance. It's like you're wandering around in a ghostly place that the goddess Skald warns you to avoid. Perhaps you've been taught that better things come later, like getting to the wonders of heaven after difficulties on earth. The truth is that you can get back into alignment, so consider this. Your life now and how you respond to it are the seeds that will grow into your future. Your alignment task is to remove all the weeds before they choke the life out of your intentions. Bless your life today. Find the lessons in the conditions of your world and be compassionate to yourself and others. We are learning to find strength in our most vulnerable selves as the world changes rapidly around us. The goddess Skald is with you all the way and always. Yeah, okay. So here's what I'll say about that. With this Three of Wands and your future goals and how you've set them out and you're waiting on them, to also be grateful for what you have now and to act as though your plans have already come to fruition. And I know that sounds kind of very woo-woo, but it does work because you will be in alignment, in better alignment with bringing in or calling in that fulfillment, that goal, that job opportunity, that business success, if you already believe it's happened. So when you are, let's say if you are going to write down your grand wish list for this new moon, write it as though it's already happened. I am running a successful business. I make this much per month. I have this kind of clientele. I'm so fulfilled every day. I'm happy to do my job every day. I'm in awe of the type of people I work with. I love being creative every day. Whatever it might be, do it as though it's already happened. Call on your angels to help you. This is really lovely. Like, your blocks are not uncommon. I just want to say, having that belief in yourself that you are this powerful creator, co-creating with the universe, with God, asking for your guides or angels to help you, and believing as though it's already happened. If you have to use music and clearing your space to do that, to get in the right mindset, hey, more power to you. Amazing. I hope that's helped. And if it has, send me a comment, send me a like, and you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this. Group number 3, if you chose this Appetite Stone, which is to bring good luck, to bring good fortune towards you, and the Sun card, this will be a reading for what blessings are coming your way in your career and your wealth. So the Sun card is a victory card. It's a yes card. It's abundance coming your way. It's vitality coming your way. It's childhood exuberance. It's youthfulness. So beautiful, amazing, positive card to choose and to bring in here. What I feel like it's specifically saying in your case when it comes to career, it's like this belief that God, the universe, has your back. It almost feels more like a Fool card to me, the way that she's kind of got her arms up, eyes closed, and she's just stepping forward in complete trust. So maybe you've started something new, a new job, a new project, a new collaboration, and you're to have the trust that it is going to be successful. Because I see you're battling right now. Seven of Wands, people are forcing you to put your guard up, to put your boundaries up around what your beliefs are for this job, for this business, for this career. It could be that it's something that isn't conventional, that isn't a safe route, but you can see how her solar plexus is lit up in this meditation pose. She has the confidence and the belief in herself to know that this is the right path for her. And it doesn't matter that all these people are wagging their tongues or wagging their sticks at her and telling her it's not going to be successful. She's got her guard way up. She knows that it will be successful, that she's on the right path. And to stick kind of to your convictions and to have your boundaries way up. The other thing to this too is that it could be very tiring to constantly deal with people who are naysayers or negative around you. I believe it was group number 2 that had the same kind of message in their second placement. And so you might have been drawn to that card as well, or that pile as well. And, there comes a time where boundaries may not be enough, and you kind of almost have to cut people loose. You've outgrown them. You're trying to do something that's different and they can't understand, and that's okay. We're all on our own paths, but it's not okay that they're constantly dragging you down and draining your energy that is very precious, and it takes away from you achieving your goals, from having the energy to pursue all of the things that you want to do that bring you joy, that bring you satisfaction and fulfillment, or even having the energy to go out and meet the right people and collaborate, and having the energy to go network because you're so drained by the people around you. Yeah, these are 2 cards. I'm going to actually keep shuffling to see if they'll come out again. I only take 1 card at a time. Felt like something flipped. Nope. There we go. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like it's draining your magic. The Page of Pentacles is dealing with earth magic. It's sowing their ideas. It's believing and rooting an idea into the earth to build a solid foundation for it so they can build their business or their prosperity or whatever it is that they endeavor to do in this life. And look at how the root is coming out from her foot into the ground, like solidifying her idea, her insight, her passion into the earth in order for it to become bountiful, in order for it to grow. You can't do that if you're constantly drained of your potential, of your energy, or put in doubt of your magic, right? Of your ability. The Magician. I got that for you, that you are magic, that you are a powerful manifester, that if you believe that something can be achieved, it absolutely can be achieved. Don't lose sight of who you are. This is one of the best cards to get in all of tarot. It's major arcana, just like the Sun. And the Magician, his or her ultimate belief in herself brings about her or his manifestations into the earth, into the reality, into the 3D. So he, she, them, they use their skill set, their knowledge, their passion, their emotional intelligence as tools to bring about what they want into this world. So don't listen to other people. You are magic. Whatever business you're touching right now, partnership, a new business that you're opening, maybe even something creative like content creation or writing a book, whatever it is, you touching it will make it successful, will bring it into fruition. Don't listen to anyone else. You have magic within you. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Beautiful card. I love that for you. Look at how the heart space is lit up here. Whatever is in the depths of your heart, you will achieve it. You have so much power. Look at all this gold. Look at all this yellow in all of the cards. It's very much like aligned with your solar plexus, with your ability to have confidence in your gifts. You might have recently actually been awakened to your gifts too. Maybe you've noticed that when you write down your manifestations or you speak them out, or you have a gratitude list that you write out, that things are kind of coming towards you, like you're in a blessed time of your life. That's you realizing your power, your gifts, your magic. Jump on that. Like, leave these people behind and jump on that. Look at this wealth below her feet. You know, this wish fulfillment, cups are usually about emotional fulfillment, but in her case, her emotional fulfillment is also tied to her abundance, her monetary abundance. Lovely card to get here on the spread. I'll get you one last card. The Hanged Man. Okay. This talks to me about, there's a sacrifice that's being asked here. And that could be what's blocking you from fulfilling the manifestation. A lot of times I always feel this is sacrificing your own ego. So just going for it, putting yourself out there, not caring what anyone's going to think. There's always going to be critics. There's always going to be people who are going to say, why did you do it that way, not this way? You have your own unique spin, your own unique take and view on things. And so what you put out is your unique gift. And so kind of like, I feel like here it's sacrificing your ego, not getting affected by other people's criticism, right? You know your idea is sound. Don't waste your energy replying to them or fighting them or arguing your case or arguing your point. Just sacrifice the ego. Put your ego completely out of the picture and just focus on what you know, what you want to build, and let these people talk if they're going to talk. Who cares? They're not building what you're building. You know, let them have their own life. Now, if it's so easy, let them have their own situation. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers in the reverse. This feels like ending a partnership that could be business related. A soulmate doesn't necessarily mean a romantic partnership. It could be a friend, it could be a business partner. It's coming to an end because you're seeing it for what it is. Someone who's draining you. Someone who's draining you of your, oh my gosh, 2 aces in the reverse. They're downplaying your good energy, your good ideas, your inspiration, your connection to the divine, where you get this inspiration, these ideas from, and they're downplaying them and almost kind of running with them for themselves. Like they're discouraging you from pursuing this business, but they're going to take the idea and they're going to run with it instead. But it's not going to work for them because you're not the same people. How you see the world, how your creative spin on it, how you would do the business would not be the way that they do the business. Yeah, if this is a partnership that you're in currently, this is just a message that I'm getting. Take it if it resonates. It feels like it's not on equal basis. There's not this harmony between the two parties where you're both working together to achieve something greater. It feels like one party is using the other. Don't waste your good ideas on someone who isn't validating you, who isn't willing to work with you. Let's get you a message from your guides, your angels. What is the most important thing you need to hear right now? Let's read the prosperity message from the card. That could be also the sacrifice. This could be a long-term relationship, partnership, friendship. It's like maybe you had like an online idea, like maybe you had an idea for like an online page or for YouTube, or you an account for, you know, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it might be, where you had a unique idea that you wanted to put out and it would have been really successful, and this person discouraged you, but behind your back they went and did that idea, but they're not going to be successful. Like their intentions were bad. So their, you know, their page, their content, it didn't make it. To watch for people like that, it's almost very manipulative. Don't share your ideas with everyone. Keep them close to your heart. You know, share them with your guides, your angels. Share them with people who actually want the very best for you. So it might be a lesson, a hard one, in the fact that not everyone is out for your benefit. Not everyone wishes well on you. Some people are just there to use you for your ideas. And to watch out for that. 44 in the upright with thinker. And we're going to read the prosperity message. Prosperity message. Calculated action is called for now. It is important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friends now. So get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. We just discussed that. Didn't we just say that work with your angels, work with your guides, work with spirit, work with God? You will win this game and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. Yes, I love that for you. Confirmation. Work with your guides, work with God, work with your angels to bring about this business idea, all the ideas you have. I think you have many, honestly, because you had the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands come through here. They came through in the reverse because I feel like your friend was manipulating your ideas or taking them from you, or this partner, whoever this person is. But you're someone who constantly will generate new ideas. You'll get that wish fulfillment. It will be successful. Believe in yourself. Make that list. This is new moon energy. This is the time to seed that. This is the time to plan it out. Write it out as though it's already happened. I've made a successful online business, or I've, found the right investor and I've grown my business, or I found the right career path, the place where, I'm respected, where I'm allowed to create, I'm allowed to use my gifts, my magic, in order to bring about my own perspective, my own ideas, and be rewarded for it financially. This is so lovely. I'm going to get you a little bit of self-care, because I understand this hangman, this energy that's asking for that sacrifice. It could be difficult because this could have been someone that's very close to you, that you cared for a lot. I just want to have a little bit of a self-care message as well. Connect with crystals. If you connect it with this beautiful apatite, it comes in greens and blues. It's really lovely to work with. I see citrine for you as well. Ooh. This is a raw citrine. Because of all the yellow on this page, it definitely feels like solar plexus energy. Chanting. Beautiful. You could put on a video on YouTube, have it playing in the background, using it as a mantra in the morning, clearing yourself. Hold a crystal in your hand and chant, right? Who cares if it looks silly? This is for you. This is how you're going to clear yourself, how you're going to focus your energy, your creativity. Get that one off the floor. Spend time with animals. I love this. If you have a cat, dog, any pets at home, beautiful. Animals are so healing, especially cats. I find they just know when you're having an emotional time. They come and cuddle with you. They purr. I believe their purr is at a certain frequency that is healing as well. 400 hertz, I believe it is. Junkie power. Take hold of what you know is yours. Yes. However you connect, however you clear, however you move past this, give yourself the strength. You have so much power, so much magic within you. Master Manifester. You will achieve your goals. I hope that this has helped. If it has, send me a like, send me a comment. And if you so feel inclined, you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this.